Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I am going to be speaking to you about student finances and giving you a little bit of advice. So I am going into my first year, so I applied for my extended degree for student finance. So this is the second time I've applied for it. So there are things that I did before and there are things that I am doing now that I feel could be done better than before, because within life, anything that you do, you always want to do better the next time. So never be disheartened by anything that you do, because all you can do is learn from it and get better. So student finance, when you apply for university, you want to apply for student finances as soon as yesterday. Yes, I said it, as soon, not as soon as possible, as soon as yesterday. That means that it's of an utmost emergency, that you should just do it now. Because it takes a little bit of time for everything to get processed, for you to send your information, etc, etc. So you want to make sure that you apply for your student finances as soon as possible. I want to be speaking from the perspective of somebody who has had children, so that they can have advice, because obviously my channel is focused on inspiring mothers. So I applied for student finance, and because obviously I have a family and that will be my income apart from child tax credit and child benefit, I applied for the full maintenance loan. Now, you get tuition fees, which go straight to your tutors or straight to the university, which is paid to the university, so you apply for that. But you can also apply for a maintenance loan, which is something that helps you to get by. So basically, it's like my wages. It's something that helps me get through uni, to get my books, clothes, travel, etc. All the little things that I need. And then if you are a parent, you could be entitled to something called a parent allowance. I believe that's what it's called, but it's something along those lines. Plus, you can also get a childcare grant. Now, the parent allowance and the childcare grant are grants, so they are free. You do not have to pay them back. However, I have had some issues with this when I applied for it, but now I know exactly what the issues I done were. And yeah, I'm able to rectify them now. So when you are filling out this student finance form, my friends, please make sure that you read the information thoroughly. Because when I applied for my childcare, this is what really just drove me around the houses. My student finance was pretty straightforward. I got everything. However, they gave me too much money for my childcare. So in the second semester, so if you know, you get 3 payments. You get one in the first term, second term, and third term. And on my second payment, they took back money from me because they had overpaid me. But the error that I did on the form was, when you are filling out childcare, it asks you, how long will your childcare last? And I think there's 3 options: the end of the academic year, the end of term 3, or there's another option. I can't remember what it is, so please, but it's on the form, you will see it. And I put the end of the academic year because I thought to myself, okay, that's the end. You don't know when uni finishes, and the end of the academic year, innit? No, don't ever in your life put the end of academic year. The end of academic year. That is where I had issues. You want to put the end of term 3 and put the date. Not all courses start at the same or finish at the same time. And according to them, the end of the academic year is the end of August. Whereas I finished university the end of May, beginning of June. So you want to make sure that you do that, because that's where my overpayment came from. So I'm so pleased and just like really, really thankful to God that I have sorted that out now. Wait, let me fix this. What is going on here? That's it. So, what else? So yeah, after you've done all of that and you've got that out of the way, and they send you that form to say, this is how much student finance you are going to get for the year, and these are the different dates that you're going to get paid. My friend, it's time to start writing down things. Now, I am a person that I love to write down things. What do I need? What do I da-da-da-da? What da-da-da-da-da? But one thing that I've been working on, and one of my dear friends have been really helping me with, because I call her like my accountant, because she really helps me to set my finances up. One, what I decided to do was to like obviously give myself how much money I'm going to pay. And in the first year I had given it to somebody to hold for me, and then they would give it to me each time. So if I got paid on the 25th of September, on the 25th of October, I'd like this much money. On the 25th of November, I'd like this much money. On the 25th of December, and so on, etc, etc, until I get my new payment, which would be in January. So I put that aside, and that should have in it, you should have a budget for it. So me, before, I was like, okay, I want £500 on this, at £500, but what am I using that £500 for? That's the thing that I wasn't working out for. I was like, yeah, £500 sounds good, you know, two bus pass and blah, blah, blah. You really need to break it down and figure out what it is that you are paying yourself for, and all the things that you want to utilize for it. Now, because most of my bills come out of like my child tax credit or my child benefit, those things were like for my travel. The money was for my travel, it was for my phone bill, my home internet bill, and I live at home, so I don't have to think about like student halls and things like that. Yeah, things of that nature. I don't have to think of all of that. My rent comes out of my child tax credit every week, so I don't really have to worry about that, because that's what I've been doing for years. That's just what I do. And then obviously you want to think about your books. You just want to have a proper budget. My friend, yeah, she helped me to get my life. She like annoyed me in some stages, but at the same time it was really, really useful. So you want to put a budget for everything. You want to put a budget for your clothes. You want to put a budget for your hair. You want to put a budget for all these little things. Even if you don't do these things every month, put that budget there. And most importantly, you want to save. So you want to put 10% away if you're a Christian. You want to put 10% away for your tithing, and you want to put, my friend says, a minimum, because she's my accountant, you know, a minimum of 10% savings. And I'm like, minimum, so how much was you expecting me to put aside? But no, it's so important to save, because there are going to be rainy days. Trust me, there are going to be rainy days. Rainy days like when you get your last payment and you're like, oh my gosh, this is more than last time. And you realize that's got to last you from the end of May or the beginning of June, when your course ends, way until September. Do you know how like many September, October, November, September, April, May, June? That's a lot of months. There's a lot of months that you need to budget for. And then you've got holidays, you've got the children, you've got outings, and these children eat in the holidays. So you want to be budgeting for that as well. You want to factor in birthdays, you want to factor in all things. So if you know in those 3 months that you get your first payment, that has to last 3 months, and your child's birthday is within that time, put a budget aside for that. You want to put a budget aside for everything, so your money is organized, and then you can be like, okay, I've got £300, that's just any money that you can dip into and be like, okay, I want to go to cinema today, like I'm feeling stressed, I've had assignments up to this, that and the other, you know, I just want to do something. So you want to put money away for everything. You want to budget, put everything, electricity, gas, if you are got children in nappies, all those kind of things. Like for example, for me, when I get my student loan, I like to go to Costco and I buy a bulk of toilet roll, kitchen towel, black bags, because I don't buy everything from Costco, because you have to know like what's cheap and what's not. I buy bulk cereal, I buy my conditioner and my soap powders, and yeah, I just buy bits and pieces that are beneficial for me and my family. So you want to do as much as you can, because no matter, just because you're living at home and you're a parent and you're like, no, you need to budget. You need to make sure that you do not get yourself in a situation where you have zero. It is not the way, the truth, or the light. So yeah, just make sure that you write everything down. everything down. Everything, what you need to do, especially like going back to that September period when you need to buy a uniform. You want to put that in a budget and say, okay, this is my budget for uniform. So those are the things that I didn't do last year, which I will do this year. Is why I say to you that don't be discouraged in anything that you are doing that you haven't done, because you can do it better the next time. And yes, just fill out your form as soon as possible. Start writing down all the things that your outgoings, and then your incomings and your outgoings. Like, I'm not a financial advisor, but these things I feel are so relevant and things that I've learned, and I feel like it's important to share, especially that student loan form. If you are applying for childcare, put the end of term 3 and put the date that your course is due to end. Yeah, you don't want to be eyeing back money, because that was just heartbreaking for me, because I didn't have no childcare for the second semester, and I had to take it out of my maintenance loan, which obviously made my other budgets even lower, and it was just way too much. And save, rainy day savings, normal savings, tithe savings, just have everything in. Ladies, even if it is just 100, at least put something aside. You don't just want to be like, yeah, money follow me. No, you don't want to be doing that. You just really need to be wise. So I hope this has helped you in some way or form. I know that I was just really talking on experience and stuff. But if you want like a proper, like bullet pointed way of me handling my student finances, then do comment below. Please subscribe to my channel. Help a sister grow. Share this video so people can hear it all around. And as I said, I want to do a lot more videos in terms of my sociology degree, because I don't really see many women of colour on YouTube studying sociology and talking about it. So yes, well, I don't see any women at all, to be honest. Colour, there's just nobody really talking about sociology at all. So let me know if there's any other videos that you would like to see in terms of balancing motherhood and university, or anything along the lines to do with my course, grades, etc. Please do let me know, comment below, and I would love to do those videos for you. I hope that has been helpful. I hope I haven't forgot anything, but I love you all. Take care and God bless, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye.